Metalman here. This is a short video comparison of two custom butterfly knives. The top knife is a currently made 29 Knives brand custom. The bottom knife is a vintage Bali-Song Incorporated custom. The knives are separated by about 30 years. The Balisong custom on the bottom has a hole pattern that's slightly different. As you'll see, the large holes are separated by a pair of small holes. The 29 Knives does not feature this, although it can be ordered with this as an option. Also, the holes were measured, and the hole sizes for the large holes are almost exactly the same between each knife. The handle lengths are slightly different. The 29 knife is slightly longer than the classic Balisong on the left due to something called a latch gate that I'll cover later. In looking at the pin cups on these knives, the pin cups are these little depressions right in the handles. The classic butterfly knife or Balisong on the left has scooped out or hemispherical shapes. The 29 knives on the right, theirs are flat because what's called a flat end mill was used. Sorry about the out of focus stuff there too. In looking at the butt part of the handles on these knives, the classic Balisong on the left, the T-latch is flush. On the right, the 29 knife, the T-latch is recessed. I'll show you the latch gate that I'm talking about. Here the 29 knife is on the bottom, the classic Balisong on the top. Note that the channel in the classic Balisong is cut all the way through to the T-latch. On the bottom knife, the 29, the channel stops. There's a bridge of metal and then the T-latch. This is called a latch gate. Here's the problem with a classic Balisong. There's no latch gate, so the latch can get caught under the blade and the blade can get nicked. The latch can also get banged up too. The other problem is the latch will bang up against the tip of the blade, as shown here, and that'll dull the end of the blade and also put dings on the latch. The latch gate on the 29 is perfect for keeping the T-latch away from the blade. The blade can't nick the end of the latch, or the latch can't nick the tip of the blade. However, the 29 and the classic Balisong share one deficiency, and that is the T-latch can bang up against the inside of the handle when you flip. Here both blades look the same. They're actually exactly the same length and exactly the same thickness. The difference is the 29 knife on top has a slightly wider blade. Also, this blade style is a modified bayonet, or it's also known as the wee hawk style. If you look at the base of the blade, you'll see that the guards, or sometimes called horns, are different. The classic Balisong, the guards are slightly smaller than they are on the 29 knife above. This view shows the tang pins of each knife. The classic Balisong is on the left and the 29 knife is on the right. Here we have both knives side by side. The 29 is on the top and the Balisong Classics on the bottom. The 29 has washers in between the blade and the handle. The classic Balisong does not. They flip equally well. There's no difference in feel except for a slight difference in weight, and I'll cover the weight in just a moment. Here are the weights for the two knives. The 29 knife, 9.4 ounces. The classic Balisong, 7.8 ounces. The 29 knife is slightly heavier by 1.4 ounces. The weight difference is primarily due to the 29's larger size and different hole pattern. Both of these knives, as it turns out, are very close in appearance, in feel, and also quality. They'll each last for years and years and years. But I do have a recommendation. The original Balisongs are no longer available and are highly collectible. So if you damage one or use it, you're going to have a problem. On the other hand, the 29 knives are still being made, so they can be replaced easily just by contacting the maker, or you can also return the knife for refurbishment or even sharpening. Thanks for looking at my video.